Good evening, everyone. I am Judd.
Oh no!
I know what I ain't done. Yeah. Hiya, James. Hiya, Richard.
Sit bed, Richard.
I go. I've pinned the link.
Roch, who's Roch?
Oh yeah, Richard. So Rich.
Yeah.
Thank you. How's your day been, Amjad? Well, not asked Richard because Barry's been at work. So, yeah. No, Richard.
Oh, Richard, I thought my manager.
Yeah, Chris. Callum's supposed to be going to college tomorrow, but he ain't going in. Not because of the teacher strike. Is the tutor that takes. Yeah, not very well. So he informed us today. He got to go in tomorrow. Yeah, he's still going into Amjad. Oh, James is getting there. His new kitchen starts to go in tomorrow.
That means you're going to be able to eat something now, James. Nice one.
Moogle alien. Ooh. So yeah, no really to report, apart from being absolutely cream cracker because Wynn kept you up all night last night.
Except for Callum making a cold coffee instead of getting the one out of the microwave.
Yeah, that's a long story. Callum had put some milk in to make a milky coffee this morning. So Chris goes in the kitchen, puts me some milk in a cup to make me one. And Callum thought, Callum thought it were the what is that Chris had took out at microwave, so he, starts pouring coffee in it. I went, whoa, what are you doing? He says, well, this is my coffee, isn't it? He says, no, he says, I've just poured that out for your mum to put your mum one in. So,
minus 10 where James is, Jesus.
Oh dear.
We're complaining about about 6 degrees. Come on in, you.
So did you all say white rabbits this morning?
White rabbit.
1st of February today. So,
is it cold?
Well, it's not back room. It's one old room. James is just at the other end.
Back room hiding. Oh no, James!
But yeah, it's like one long room. So yeah, was it Manu and Forest? Yeah.
Well, when I went to the toilet, it were 0-0, but Man United are winning 3-0 overall because we played a game at Nottingham Forest ground and we got smashed.
Yeah. And Chris is going to go down in the morning, see if we can get tickets for Tuesday's match. So yeah, when I was talking about the cookie cutters last night, man's coming tomorrow. I ordered them last night. So that's about it, really. I don't think we've got out. Crossway's been at it again.
Who?
Well, when Daisy was parked in that spot and she went out, and the minute she pulled out, he were at it, out in putting his car in that. And the same as Chris says.
TV.
Eh?
TV.
Oh, either that or CB. Anyway, same as Chris says. He says, when you think about it, He's got to walk from his house over here to move his car and then walk back. Why not just leave it where it is? But
An idiot.
yeah, nobody can, fathom him that.
Oh, Steve's it.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Oh, no, Steve.
So Chris, when they were up to his usual antics the other day, as soon as she moved out, he come out, moved his car. So Chris says he's had to walk all the way over here, move his car, and then walk back. Hi, Mel. How are you?
Hey, Mello.
So, yeah, it defies logic, really. But you know what they say, don't you? Ours is not to reason why. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm just a bit tired, Steve.
I'm all right, lad.
Wind last. Well, not the sort of wind at me, but the wind. I heard every bang, every crash, every, hiya, Brad, how are you?
Oh, no, Brad.
So, yeah, hardly slept at all. See, that's downside of being a light sleeper. Every little bang, every little crash, and it were, yeah.
Tracy.
So, hiya, Tracy, how are you? Did I say Gordo? Did I say hello, Gordo?
No, I didn't even know who it is.
It's entirely up to you, Steve. Links there if anybody wants to come up. But yeah, didn't sleep very well at all last night.
Would you not want to come on?
But
Oh, mate.
when Chris is there in bed, dead to Will, snoring his head off, and I'm thinking, God, I wish I were like him. You know what I mean?
I was still tired when I got up.
Hiya, Steve. How are you?
Right. I thought I might actually ask first because I've had a few beers tonight, so yeah.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
I'll say this now. Gordo was the most amazing troll tonight.
Oh, those got the window people coming out tomorrow.
Chris watching the Man U game tonight. I know their favourite. Yeah, that's who he's watching. He says it's a yawn fest.
Right.
Is it really
Man United
that
got
bad?
close for, really, haven't
Hey?
they?
Say that again, Steve.
Is it actually that bad then?
Well, I mean, Chris neither likes Man U or Forest.
Yeah.
But on this occasion, he wants Man U to win because he detests Forest with a passion. So, yeah. So it's like worst of a bad bunch, if you know what I mean.
They've even got a book Wednesdays.
Hey?
Yeah.
Much I don't like them.
Oh, anyway.
I've had the whole thing is I had loads of trolls in tonight, and I've laughed.
I was sort of flicking through.
Yeah.
And I sort of I didn't type it chat because I were eating my tea.
Yeah.
I were doing the the cardinal sin. I were eating my tea and
Yeah.
and it says somebody deleted so somebody delete. You know what I mean? And I thought, has had some trolls in tonight?
There's loads of trolls in, but the whole thing is as well. I was laughing at them. They're saying,
well, this is it. Same as Chris has always told me, Steve. Don't give them any credence. Let your ventures take care of it. Just carry on regardless.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's good advice. Don't even acknowledge them. You know what I mean?
But
one of his
tonight, though, I acknowledged them though, out of principle, because they're trying to be they didn't know me as a person. Right, you, Chris, and a few others in chat, they know me.
But this is it, Steve. That's why you don't give them any credence, because they don't know you.
Yeah. But I found it even more funny, like saying all shit about Mum and about how I was, and like, bring it.
At the end of the day, Steve, they're just not worth it.
Yeah. But I find it funny as hell.
It
made my evening, Jeanette. It made my evening. I promise you this now. I was laughing. I swear, a little bit of peek about, or like one comment.
Yeah. Gordo says it will aim trolling, but yeah, if anybody knows out about trolling, it's Gordo. Not there is a troll,
No,
but
he's
he
not a troll.
knows all about trolls. You know what I mean?
Like during the live, he said, "I don't troll people who's
in final then? Because Spragg says I hope.
Newcastle at the moment.
He says
Well,
I hope.
it's looking like Newcastle versus Man United.
So you want Newcastle to win then?
Oh look, more cowards from Take That's in the crowd. Let's show them that instead of watching football.
or take that in the crowd."
Yeah, you. How are you?
It's like that with Wrexham versus Sheffield United. And all. Oh look, Ryan Reynolds is there. Oh, the Hollywood
well, basically Ryan Reynolds and this other American actors bought Wrexham, so you know it's. Well, as you can hear, Huey's in fine voice.
How do you?
Hi, Wakey. How are you?
Wakey.
But yeah. Same as Chris said, you know, oh look, right, whatever his name is from Take That thing, you know, that's what pisses Chris off, because the thing on more that's on crowd who owns Wrexham, rather than on the football itself.
Mm.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. Gordo says he's got a new tuner. He's got like a keyboard, like synthesizer thing, and
I will be subscribing to Gordo's thing on where it was.
Is it Milo?
No, he's a troll.
But yeah, apparently you've invited him over. So, but
yeah,
Johnny says he's seized up. But
yeah, no, that's a troll. So yeah, don't it wasn't my sort of thing. But yeah.
But yeah,
I think it was.
Well, that's one way of coming over, is saying that you've invited them.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't invite them at all. So the person who I invite is obviously Brad, Scouse, and
Cadeo.
Yeah. So. You know,
yeah. So just beyond this is what I always say, Steve. Just.
Mm-hmm. Beyond the ball, yeah, definitely, yeah, of course.
So, Wakey says use KY, Johnny. I am a lady. How are you?
Anyone that you don't know,
yeah.
I'll say now. Anyone that you don't know, just block straight away. Go, gone.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, my lady is. Yeah, she's one of my old subscribers, but she's had a lot of health issues. So she's not sort of been around a lot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So Angie, her name is.
Oh, bless her.
So, and then for everybody's information, them muffins, oh God, they're gorgeous.
I don't believe it.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my last one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, you see, when Chris does a drone video, he says to me, "What do you reckon out of 10?" And I'll say, "Yeah, either 8, 9, whatever."
Yeah.
So, when I bake, he said this morning, I went, "This one's definitely a tenner. This one's definitely a tenner." But I think it helped, putting the chocolate chips inside.
Oh, did you? Yeah, of course.
I think it helped that. Plus, they tasted very citrusy, very moist, very. Oh yeah. So. Wakey said elf issues aren't the problem, it's the bloody gnomes that are doing me in. But You know what I mean? It's
Yeah. But you know
yeah.
me.
I told you they were, Johnny, and like semi-healthy. You know what I mean? He says they were very, very nice. I totally agree.
Yeah,
I mean, and Chris agrees as well.
All
So
I've had like during that live, I don't know, yeah, was messages from random people. So I will be definitely be shit hot on looking at the chat and all this sort of thing. But yeah, but with Brad Evans though, he's not a troll.
oh, I know, Brad.
So it's fine.
He said, "What is put in chat? Get your muffin out, get your muffin out, get your muffin out for the lads."
Brad,
you should have watched me making them last night, Brad. That's all.
He would have loved it. But Brad, one thing I'll say though, white card.
But yeah. Yeah.
But no, I will say this now. I don't normally I don't like to bring crap to someone's channel, but I might have done it tonight. So Moraes, please, yeah. So
yeah, Tracy says the melt in your mouth.
Just in case.
Well, you see, the thing is, Brad, last week we made the cookies and cream cake, and it was like a bit of a chocolate overload.
I didn't. Yeah, I look in a way. I don't think it was cookies and cream. It was the Oreos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you see, like last week, we put Oreos in cake mix, Oreos in buttercream, and then we decorated it with Oreos.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not Brad. Someone like
Amjad says, it's okay. I unhidden Brad.
Yeah, someone's Brad. So yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yep.
So yeah, Tracy says they melt in your mouth because last night with the muffins we didn't use no butter or anything, only 2 eggs, and it were like yogurt, vegetable oil, 2 eggs, plain natural yogurt.
Yeah,
so it was sort of semi-healthy, if you know what I mean. Probably ran slipped by accident, but I unhidden you, Brad.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'll say this now though, like yours and Tracy's.
Oh, it's Brad. He were ridden by Wacky.
Hey, well, mate.
Ice Scrapping Irish, Ice Scout. So yeah, I've just gone back over onto that YouTube part, and it said it was blocked by Wakey.
Yeah,
but Brad's unhidden him. So yeah, Brad's all right, Wakey.
Yeah, well, I will literally go. For those with you with a
no, Brad's not a troll. Wakey he's a good lad. Is Brad.
So yeah. Well, I know now who will be the trolls. So I'll go block them, or block them, sort of thing. So yeah.
So I mean, Wakey said he's sorry. He thought he was a troll.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. No worries.
But what I usually say is, I mean, you don't know. I mean, you can't differentiate between. But you know, if they come in and saying horrible things, yeah, you know they're troll.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I know what happened with me personally during the live. I know what might come, so I didn't want that to happen on here. So as soon as I see it, I'll say it. So
well, that's it. But you see, when he said, that's why I read it out, because. Yeah, I mean, it's like some people when they're not always on a laptop or anything. They're on the phone and they can't always chat.
of course,
You know what I mean? And that's why I said, Steve's invited me over.
Right, give me a second. See you later. And that's a troll. So yeah.
Yeah.
Started things on so.
But you know what I mean? It's not worth getting up time of day.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not bothered.
I literally laughed at them, and it was like, oh yeah, they admitted that they were wrong. I think like they admitted.
But this is the thing. I mean, yeah, we're not going to talk about it because we're not going to give them space.
No time of day, not at all. No, not at all.
You know what I mean? See you later, Scarce. I think it's going a bit too much for Scarce. But yeah, I wouldn't even rent them airspace. You know what I mean?
I would never but I wanted the trolls for the live, so it shows to them I'm not taking any crap involved. But
the thing is, Steve, by reacting to them, you're giving them what they want.
Yep. Well, I was laughing.
Yeah, that's what.
I didn't have any reaction at all.
So. Don't say anything at all. Yeah. And that's exactly what Chris always said to me. But quacks in the morning, changed my meds, been having dizzy. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Time to adjust to them where possibly.
You see, this is the thing when they change medications, you're not sure whether or not they're going to suit you. Because what suits one person don't always necessarily suit another. But
I mean, with also as well with because my wife was on a Tattoo program for how many years involved, sort of thing, and then that didn't work. Then she was put on something pain involved. It's another anti.
This is the thing. Most of the medication that I've been on for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of them. So yeah, I mean, but this is the thing. I used to have a lot of trouble with high blood pressure.
That's like the one. Yeah.
So basically, all of a sudden this.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I partner.
Okay.
They started. I started having like these dizzy spells, and like near enough passing out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it got to a point where Chris says, "You've got to go and get it sorted." So I went to doctors.
Yeah, of course.
And bearing in mind, I'd been on that dose of blood pressure tablets for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I went to doctors. She did my blood pressure, and she says it were through my boots. It had dropped that much. That's
really?
why I was fainting, nearly fainting, because the blood pressure was dropping that much. So she says to me, because I'm still on Ramipril. I were on Ramipril, indapamide, and amlodipine, which are all blood pressure tablets.
Yeah.
So basically, she says, well, I tell you what, we'll down your Ramipril to 5 instead of 10. We'll take the indapamide and the amlodipine off you. But the indapamide is a water tablet. So it brought my blood pressure up, but after that, for years, I've my legs and my feet swelling up.
Yeah.
Chronic.
Yeah.
I actually sent her a picture one day, and I says, "This is what I'm having to contend with," and it renewed. It renewed doctor. So basically, I sent her a picture of my foot all swelled up and my leg all swelled up.
Yeah.
And basically, she says, "I tell you what," she says, "I'll give you the indapamide back."
Don't read that. It's fine. Come. Amjad knows as well, so it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically, she gave me the water tablets back. I mean, it hasn't solved the problem 100%, you know, but they're a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole thing is as well though, like the way.
But she did. Basically, she did. I had to go back. I think it were about 6 weeks later, just to have my blood pressure checked to see if it hadn't spiked or whatever. You know what I mean? And it was fine, so I can carry on.
I mean, with Annie, she's got a home blood pressure like monitor. At one point, my blood pressure was nearly on the verge of calling the ambulance, and 5 minutes later, it was like all mellow and cool. So like,
yeah, Brad says he lost 3 stone during lockdown, and it is. It's trying to find that balance.
Even kill, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because same as I say, I were on them 3 lots of tablets. And basically, it come to a point where I was doing a live stream one night. I go to the toilet downstairs, and it's a very small space in our downstairs toilet. And Chris heard me a bang. And he says, "Are you all right?" And I sort of passed out and banged my head on. Yeah.
Oh, bless you, sweetheart.
But and that's sort of what when he said, you need to go to doctors. Hi, Joel.
Hey, Joel.
Did you say hi to Partners? Did I say?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been to bed since then.
I'm not sure if you saw the live earlier. I did try to pronounce your name. It was like Joel or whatever. It was like, oh no. It wasn't that way inclined. So yeah.
The lady says she's just coming off some medication as well as being on 8 different ones. But yeah, this is the thing, and that's why she wanted to keep such a close eye on me when she gave me these water tablets back. And she said, you know, because you see, this is the argument that I had with the doctors. And I says, ever since they've stopped that water tablet, my feet and my legs are swelling up like balloons. Well, we can't get you back because the minute we give you that back, you're going to be at the same boat with your blood pressure.
Yeah, of course.
Now, this doctor were a new doctor, and she were like doing my medication review. And I mentioned it to her, so she says, I'll send you a link, take a picture. Anyway, I did all that, sent it to back, and she says, yeah, I'll send you a prescription to your pharmacy, but we'll keep a close eye on you. And I've not had a problem since. So all them that were telling me that, I couldn't have it back because of it, making my blood pressure drop, Yeah.
I mean, with Annie, it's like she's taking these new antidepressants. But her blood pressure's high. But her she always gets acid reflux.
Oh, I've got tablets for them and all.
So she as well. So like the whole but she phoned up the doctors like for your blood pressure to be that high. We know it will be because of the antidepressants.
That's a load of bullshit.
But it's like. She didn't tell her. She got like sort of anxiety because of my blood pressure was rather high.
I've been taking antidepressants for years. That's never been a factor in my blood pressure. So it's a load of bullshit. I think they tell you, money saving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been
Well,
taking
the whole thing
years.
is like thank you to Richard and everyone who joined earlier as well. That meant a lot to me. I mean, having yourself join and Tom, like Tim. Why am I calling like Tim?
Tom.
What the hell? There's one letter out of sync.
Yeah.
Right there.
But at the moment, Brad, fingers crossed, everything's all right. You know, the swelling in my feet, it ain't gone altogether, but it's gone down considerably.
Same.
Putting me back on these water tablets, so yeah, I've had no problems as regards feeling dizzy, and the only time sort of I feel a bit woozy is if I've had nothing to eat, but that's understandable.
That's how I is, after, but she still feels sick even after having something to eat. But I think it might be because of the new antidepressant tablets, sort of thing. So yeah.
As I say, the ones that I've been on them for years, and I've never had a problem with them, Steve. You know what I mean? I'm sort of on that sort of level where I'm not on an high dose, but I'm not on a low dose either, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry for tonight, for example.
Never mind. Not to worry.
No, I didn't know this shit will. I'm sorry for that, though. No, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, Steve.
Yeah!
Someone scored.
Right.
But if I knew this will bring crap to your channel, I wouldn't have jumped on panel. So I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you know what I mean.
This is the whole reason why I'm so glad Joey is in by chat.
Yeah, I think that resonates with us all, Johnny.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah. Oh, you've little faith, Brad. You've little faith. It says his missus is too camera shy but she's going to make him a school cake. He says, remember them. Hopefully it doesn't kill me.
But yeah, like the whole thing is like the old Brandon, like she doesn't have to show her face. All she has to show is literally what she's doing.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
But this is the thing, Brad. You know what I mean? I understand that not everybody likes to appear.
Thank you, Johnny, mate. I'm sorry for
crypto.
that.
Hi, crypto. Yeah, you know, it don't necessarily mean she's got to show her face. If she just does like what we do and has a downward facing camera, that's all you need.
That's fine. That's cool. I think in a way how because Brad, I think if I remember correctly, Brad first showed his face on my channel. I think she'll have to do that, get confidence involved, sort of thing, and go that way.
I'm just laughing at John. He said, if you need me to ninja kick your oven, Brad, let me know.
I'm sorry for bringing like shit to your channel, though.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Steve. Same as I keep telling you. So anybody else wants coming up, things up there, you know, don't worry about it.
The whole thing was like all the trolls that are in tonight is because of me. Because they.
Too quick for me, boy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's gone. It's fine. It's cool.
Yeah. Chris has just said, "I'm Judge, you're too quick for me."
Hey!
She was wrong to invite his trolls. He feels guilty now. I didn't invite you.
Hi,
Edward. How are you? Yeah, by all means, Gordo.
2-0.
Yep. Shave head. Yep.
Yeah.
And Shave.
I'm just replying to Gordo who wants to play with them. By all means.
You crack on, Golo. You crack on. Like the funny thing is, there was Brad. There was, I think, a few others during my live earlier.
Brad says, Partnest, it's annoying because I'm the one who goes on camera and I'm ugly. Yeah. My missus is pretty, it's backwards. But this is the thing, not everybody has got, I mean, Chris will tell you, and you might not believe this. Chris has been doing YouTube for a long, long time. And at one point, I wouldn't even go in his live streams or nothing.
I was doing lives every single night.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even entertain appearing on camera.
Really?
Yeah. Pardon me.
No, I can't get her off YouTube.
And yeah, and
no, I can't get off YouTube.
This all started when I lost my mum because I was going into this deep depression, and somebody suggested, "Why don't you start a YouTube channel?"
Yeah,
and obviously the rest is history.
Yeah, of course.
And I started off by sort of doing the pre-recorded.
Stuff, and then the
I started doing the blogs, whatever you call it first. Sort of setting a camera up on a tripod and just talking into the camera, and then I went on to doing the baking vlogs, like recording them and blah blah blah, and then rest history.
The whole thing, what started me off was
Hi, Midnight Raven. How are you?
The whole what started me off was like doing the sort of like brewing side of things, like beer brewing, this way and kind.
All right, Brad says, funnily enough, Partners, that's how a child was conceived, and Partners spare us the intimate details.
Oh dear. No,
but this is it exactly, Edward. You know what I mean? And this is what I always say.
Start somewhere.
You know, it is as bad as it seems. Everybody has to start somewhere. You know, you see 10 subscribers as a milestone. You see 50 miles as a milestone.
Yeah.
You know, 100 subscribers as a milestone. Ooh. Midnight Raven's going to be a granny.
Oh, cool.
There you go, Keith.
Hi, Keith. How are you?
Oh, no,
Hiya, Johnny.
I will just like out of
Hey, I've got something to tell people. Yeah. Do you know Ronnie Pickering? Well, he's my uncle.
Well, you found out he is.
I'll pretty private chat, Steve.
Oh dear.
And obviously,
can't be asked for all that crap.
But yeah, so just a word of warning. Yeah. If you know who Ronnie Pickering is, beware.
His phone's a bit broken.
Why? What's she done?
The charger thing snapped off inside it. I got it out, but it's damaged the bloody prong on the charging.
Partner says, get away, Jeanette. Did I say I?
Yeah, I think it is.
The whole thing is as well.
Luckily, I found one of those. You know, them pads that you can put on the charge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's booked in next week for a new thing. 60 quid.
Is that because it's iPhone?
It's an iPhone 13. It's a newer one. So.
Okay, now.
I got the charging bit out, but it's damaged one at little prongs, so you just have to replace it.
Oh. So it's like damaged internal gubbins then.
I
just
feel
the
like apart from the bit, Johnny.
What? What, Baldy?
When I went to Steve's, I didn't put Steve. I put Baldy.
I said somebody you can't have notes. Somebody's nicked your hair.
Oh, mate. I saw that. Right?
I've got a surprise for everybody on the 11th. I'm having mine done, all booked in, all
Well, I
yeah.
bet you though, you probably look better than me and Johnny put together.
But anyway,
Think for yourself. I'm fucking amazing. I'll show you a picture of me when I was fat.
Johnny's not backwards, coming forwards. I'll tell you that for nothing, Steve.
The funny thing is as well. At least Johnny takes the banter. It's fine. These are bloody troll fucking.
I'm 46-year-old. I've probably never been as strong as I am now. I know I have back problems and that, but I'm.
I'll say though as well though, you sound better.
Chris says for a change, I'm having skinhead look. And his journey into troll, by the way.
Echo.
You know what? I'm gonna scoot because not being really.
No. Andy's journey isn't a troll.
No,
He's a troll. No.
Was it a bit windy last night?
I didn't mean to bring these trolls to you, to your live.
It was so windy last night. My neighbour's fence is down on my lawn.
I never slept to wink last night, Johnny.
Honest to God, I've had to do some severe engineering just to keep the rest of the fence up. I have put 2 spikes into the ground, put a post like that from it onto the 2 posts, and then the post going out. And I had to stand and watch the dog so he don't blow through the gap.
I was laughing at him.
I mean, we had no trouble in that regard, but it kept me awake all night.
Look, Jeanette, there's a bit of a gap.
A bit.
That's cool, friend. I'll scoot. I'll be in chat. It's fine. I don't want to bring like chat.
Hey, fuck 'em, Steve. Don't let anybody of them stop you. You're staying here, lad. Here. You're not going anywhere. Don't let tossers like that bother you. Fucking hell. I'd chew them up and eat them.
It's her channel.
I'm allergen cook trolls. Yeah, look at the state of the fence panel. I've got to put that back together tomorrow. It's a bit.
It's a bit iffy though. It's a bit upside down.
No, the back fence and the side fence need doing. I've spoke to next door. He's going to pay for it, and I'm going to.
I want to say, we look in that regard. None of fence panels have come down or anything.
I said to him this time, if it being so windy, let's get fence panels together.
It looks a bit upside down because how would you get down the slide where it's put up there?
But anyway, I'll tell you something. Like in our kitchen and in his bathroom, we've got them.
The way it was. I think it was.
Oh, that's a pirate ship.
Oh yeah, he's got pirate ship and all sorts in his back garden.
Massive pirate ship out of deck. No, seriously, it's got steering wheel, bloody sails on it. Well, it did have sails, they're blown away.
I agree with that, Midnight. You know what I mean? Why should Steve drop off my panel just because they think it's fun to You know,
I find it entertaining of the fact that they're spending the whole night making shit accounts up just for.
Well, Gordo says, "Can I play with him?" And I says, "Go ahead, be my guest." Anyway, so we've got an extractor fan in his kitchen and in his bathroom, and all I heard all night were
the vent thing.
Oh, them things on extractor.
Yeah.
Well, the vents, aren't they, basically? Hi, come back, yo, Darth Viper, you little turd.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
hey, fuck off and go put your little glittery dress on.
But I don't like bringing.
What do you call an unanimal?
Right, stick with them in your ear.
That's the thing. I don't like bringing shit to friends' channels involved. So
Virgin Mobile.
I think it's entertaining me. That dickhead's waited 300 seconds.
How did you do that, Edward? Then He says you can stop them flapping.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, you can put in
Cover them up with something.
something to do with subscribers only. I think it is.
But yeah, he said he's on about things on my extractor. Because there's one in bathroom, and then we've got one in kitchen. Well, I had them both flapping last night.
That's not what she said.
I want to get a night out early, but
We're talking about extractor fans, Steve.
Yeah, I know, but like, mind.
Gordo says.
Yeah, I will vouch for the fact that those little blueberry cake, them little blueberry bun things are very, very, very nice.
Good though.
Chris says.
There's so many blueberries in them. It's all blueberry. It's just when you bite into it, it's a boom of flavour.
Did Tracy take some for your mum? That extra cake.
Well, listen to this, right? The A1 were knackered tonight. The M621 were knackered. So by the time my mum got here to pick Luke up, they were knackered. And then it took from here a 20-minute drive. Took an hour and 40 minutes to get home. Something major happened on motorways. It was all the wind.
Really?
Oh, he says that. Yeah, stick some cardboard over it. But yeah, that was the main thing that were keeping me awake last night. Is
the wasp.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah, but the thing is, the wasp, right? All you think you're doing tonight is entertaining us, and you ain't bringing no channels down because we're better than anything.
And getting me views as well.
You're dealing with Jeanette Pickering here, the Jeanette Pickering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous Ronnie Pickering's niece.
Bro.
I hear your nose, bro.
Jeanette, I'm just trying to work out the age thing on that. You should have said niece.
Well,
should have said cousin.
See, I pop on and all the shit kicks off. It's like, what?
It's entertaining. Don't worry about it.
It was.
It
wasn't entertaining like, for me.
Gordo says the wasp was zapped.
What's that?
So why were there so much traffic then, Johnny? Did you find out or?
Not yet, because I don't have Facebook though. Tracy will tell me.
So
the A1 because of the wind. When you get up there, it'll have been a truck. Definitely been a truck. Listen, last time I went up the A1, there was a truck in the middle of the field with a big banner outside. I thought, oh, they're advertising. No, that's where it landed. Listen, God, it shot over between some trees.
Well, that's the trouble with this wind and high lorries. It just like them over.
Yeah.
The front wheels on it.
Why do you think that as well, though?
Wait,
you know when you drive past, you see the ones that say "Believe in Jesus" outside of them.
Wakey says I wouldn't brag about that, Jeanette, but yeah, I mean, if the only person that's got to, you've just Google Ronnie Pickering. You'll know
what I'm on about. For a troll, your names are quite entertaining. Kerry later.
The funny thing is,
yeah, Wakey says
over and over again.
What? Crashed in Central Reservation on A1. That's what Wakey said happened.
Told you it was something to do with that. What about Wakey?
Hey, see what Chris has put in?
Uncle Ronnie's going to get you trouble. Hey, Wakey, what about the M621? What about the M621? Because something happened there, though.
The same names involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Steve. But yeah.
When I got Luke's haircut today, Jeanette, they tried to trim my beard. I went, hey!
Which one?
Keep away from the beard.
That one or that one?
Don't play it like that. Check out my look.
Tracy's not watching, Johnny.
I asked, so yeah.
Oh dear.
Right, I'm going to go for a quick cigarette, so you might not hear me for roughly about 2 seconds.
Pardon. Did it have a load of glue? Police are asking motorists to stick to the diversion.
No, they're called TLFs.
It says
So
a
new
jumper
15
caused
minutes
chaos
bullshit,
at junction
right?
39. So yeah, somebody, what it means by
I
a
can't
jumper.
really say, I was going to make a
what it
psychic
means by a
comment about that, but I was going to make a psychic comment about that, but the bridge right at the end of here for junction 2 M621, a lad got picked on because he was gay and that. He jumped off it, and then a week later, his sister bloody jumped off it and all. So,
Yeah, I'm fucking wrong. Right, yeah, definitely.
it's all over rail thing. It's awful.
Oh dear.
On the motorway.
What I will do as well, though, out of principle, I'll give every single troll pound like towards the a charity.
Brad says game over, 5-0.
My full attention now. 5-0. Who were playing?
Man U and Forest.
2-0 tonight, 3-0 last week, so overall 5-0.
Oh God! You know, his bro's at it as well. Large old found it. M61 police are looking into it. Yeah.
Holy.
It's
Yeah, they're looking for that guy who broke into a chemist and stole some Viagra. They're looking for a hardened criminal.
Oh God, we've heard that one several times. But yeah, that's the problem, Andy. You know what I mean? It's
Whatever floats your boat, Wakey. I've got an OnlyFans. I'm the only fan on it. It's quite depressing, really. When you can't get your wife to subscribe, there's something wrong.
So you're only fans on your channel.
In fact, when I told her I was going to do an OnlyFans, she took it quite well. She said she's not getting involved.
Dad's joke art in force. Oh, sorry, Andy. He says he's packed up smoking, and because I'm smoking, it's.
Smoking?
Andy says, Jeanette Pickering, man, watching you makes me miss smoking. When I went to the UK, I loved Dunhills. A hospital was raided and the urine sample was stolen from it. Oh, God. Park Nest. Dr. Smith. Taking the piss. Someone bombed the local police station toilets. The police have nothing to go on. Oh, my God. Wow, what you done now, Richard?
Oh, I accidentally hidden his.
I haven't fully set it up yet, Wakey. It is an active account now.
Yeah, Andy's all right. Andy's not a troll.
Ooh,
take your word for it, Johnny. That's a page I'll pass on. Some things you can never unsee.
I swear
I've heard of them, but I've never smoked one. I must be honest. Oh, 2 packs a day.
Yeah, there'll be a moth in here. Honestly, I ain't got the energy to fight a moth tonight.
Johnny's on moth watch. Yeah, Andy's been following me for a long time.
Yo, Dr. Smith.
Okie dokie then, Crypto. But yeah.
You doing?
It's usually flies because we're in the winter months. Is on moth watch.
Yeah. No, I felt something touch me arm. It might be.
Yeah. Chris would be going if he were there, Johnny. Don't like moths. Chris don't. He screams like a little girl.
I will be scooting. So someone's asked me to go live because they want to smack a few trolls involved. So, like, all you trolls here.
Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, yep. Come over to mine. Bring it on. It's fine. Jeanette, Johnny.
Yeah, see you later, Steve. You know you don't have to go. You know you don't have to go, but yeah.
Hey, Crypto, I once stood at my mum's car van having a fag, right? And I got fucking dive bombed by a bloody rat.
If you
See
want,
you later.
like, those trolls, though, if you want some, come get some.
Wakey says I've been drinking lots of Tango, but not turning orange yet.
See you. Take care.
Hi, Scotty.
Take care.
Dr. Smith says, is Tracy spiking your water with LSD?
What's that? Liquid soap dispenser.
But yeah, I mean, it's like everybody somewhere along the line has got a phobia. Chris has moss and snakes. You know what I mean?
Phobia.
Yours is flies.
I'm not bothered about moths, but I just don't want one. You know, look, most people don't mind any insect. It's just when it's that fucking close.
Yeah. Or you can feel it like flying about.
I was driving down the motorway and a spider from the fucking ceiling come down and landed on my glasses like that. So I grabbed my glasses like that and then it dropped from there to there. Right, so at 70 miles an hour for about 2 seconds, nobody was driving.
That's got to be weird to do that, baby. Johnny says he was driving down motorway and this spider fell from ceiling and landed on his glasses and went
Down his top.
Oh dear.
So for about 2 seconds there was nobody driving that time. All like that. I had to squish it like that, basically squish it against me.
Yeah, I mean, Brad says his phobia is being stranded in open water. Do you know, it's not so much a phobia, but I keep having this reoccurring dream. Like I had it last night, and I don't know whether it was because I were lacking sleep with all this wind clanging and banging and you know what I mean? But what sleep I did have, it was like somebody picked me up in a car, then just dropped me off at middle of nowhere.
I stayed in a straight line.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, Pete.
So anyway,
hello, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, and it was basically I got picked up in this car, then out of nowhere they dropped me off in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't know where I were, and I was trying to find my way back home. Now this is a recurring dream that I have. I don't like being lost.
I basically drove in my knees for about 2 seconds.
Dr. Smith says spider were laughing the whole time.
My son.
It headed for me crab ladder.
Oh, God.
What were you saying, Tim?
My son got lost when he was a child, and that's his biggest phobia now. Is getting lost.
My Kina was wanting. She didn't follow me into the next aisle. Jesus Christ! We didn't need a tannoid to get him to come to reception. Fucking hell.
But yeah, and it's not the same dream over and over. It's just about being lost and not knowing where I am.
Yeah,
that's why I've got sat nav on my body. The other one don't work.
You know what I mean? And I was sort of like going into shops, and I was saying, what's name at place and what's name at street, and it's ever so weird.
Yeah.
Hey, day 3, no engine light. Woo.
Whoa.
Hello.
Edward says his phobia's it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this, Scotty, but you got a bit of a puddle behind you.
Oh, not again.
Well, do what I do, Scotty. I always go before I sit down to do my live. But
why by 11 she's like that?
Yeah.
You just let a few farts out.
Hi, Tommy. How are you? The spider's about the size of me and that live near my parents in South Carolina. They make webs at face height, so when you get into a web, they end up on your face. Oh, God.
Oh, Andy. No.
Crypto says she don't like. This is the thing. My mum wouldn't go in a lift because she suffered with that. What they don't
Tracy don't like lifts.
Claustrophobia?
When I met Tracy, I used to meet her on the stairs because I lived in a block of flats and she wouldn't go in bloody lift. I'll tell you something, the lifts at Ailey's new flats are tiny. Two of me and you can't move.
See you later, Wakey.
There's a thing as well, in our sort of local town, they were like an indoor market, you know, like market stores, but we're all undercover. My mum wouldn't even go in that.
You're right there, Dr. Smith.
See you later, Wakey. But I mean, that sort of thing wouldn't bother me. It's just, I don't know. It's not a reoccurring dream, but it's the same subject matter is being lost and not knowing where I am.
I've got that one out phones for dementia. It's not looking good because I forgot to remember my name.
Oh yeah. Don't talk about dementia. I reckon them pills that Chris is on sending him a bit.
Ew.
But anyway, so yeah. I mean,
I've been feeling a bit out of sorts today. But I've had a look round and I've had a good time with it. I felt a bit weird today. I had a premonition my fence was going to blow down, I think.
but this is the thing, you know what I mean? When I ain't had any sleep, Johnny, I do get weird, like these weird dreams, you know what I mean? What little sleep I did have.
Well, you've seen my garden. I've got them big metal gates. Well, them have a big cover over them just so you can't see into the garden. Well, that's just a big windbreak. So them gates literally do that.
That story of my life, what is?
Yeah.
Richard says.
Not sleeping.
But yeah, it's not the same dream. It's the same subject, but a different dream. You know what I mean?
Like Total Recall. That was a good movie. That one. Where you can go on.
Did you see
Hello.
Did you see the remake, Johnny?
I haven't, no, to be honest. No.
Not as good as the Schwarzenegger one. Well, it might be better than the Schwarzenegger one, but...
Did you watch Royal Rumble, Johnny?
Not yet, no. I know what happened.
I watched it live.
Callum watched it. And
Cody Rhodes won it, didn't he? American Dragon.
What are you doing, dog?
Bye.
Yes, Andy, the remake was rubbish.
Total respray.
Hey, Jey Uso's in trouble with police again, so that's they're going to have to sign him out for a little bit.
Oh, they were a
Sounds
big.
about right.
They were a
Do
big.
you know when he walked out and he refused to attack Sammy?
Yeah.
That's why he's having to leave for a little while. He's got some.
Yeah, well, same as I say.
Outside in his private life, he gets himself in quite a bit of trouble. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Your dream being lost, not knowing where you are. But yeah.
Like Randy Orton.
In a sense, though, you could see it coming. You know what I mean? It was sort of on cards. It's been on cards for a long time.
But I'll tell you something, Sami Zayn has been so
a bit, baby.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
But I says to Chris, I says, as soon as I knew it would to do with and bloodline or whatever, I says, there's something going to happen here, and I knew it.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to pay The Rock, didn't they, to come in and say, look, I'm the head of the family, and have like a WrestleMania moment, but...
Yeah.
Oh, and that Paul Heyman, he doesn't have
Not interested.
in.
Can't say I'm a fan of LA Knight. He's a cocky bugger, he is.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, LA Knights.
All I think about him is, who the fuck are you? Where the fuck did you go?
And
Exactly.
me, he gets on my tits and all.
He just seems to like, storylines. It's like, what the fuck? And to put him against Bray Wyatt, they could have done a lot better storyline and used a different wrestler than bloody him.
Yeah.
What all that about?
Bray Wyatt's uncle that keeps turning up.
Uncle Howdy.
Don't
But,
get
yeah.
me wrong,
Younger brother,
but I
used
think
to be
we'll
in
see
NXT.
Undertaker at WrestleMania this year. Versing
Yeah,
LA
I don't
Knight.
think that's finished with.
Everybody in chat thinking, what the fuck are they on about?
Uncle Ronnie coming to
It's
get
like
you.
Coronation Street.
Did you hear that? When Biscuit were barking, he says that's Uncle Ronnie coming to get you.
He's put his window down and gone. I need a cup of coffee. Tracy, if you're in the chat, will you bring me a cup of coffee? Are you there?
You've got to ask nicer than that, Johnny.
Oh, I've got words today. She should at least bring me a cup of tea. Yeah, Biscuit agrees.
Yeah.
Woo.
Hello,
Hi,
Janet.
Joel. But yeah,
Hello, Janet, Johnny, Tim, Scotty, and everyone in the chat.
Good to see you. Looking very smiley today.
yeah.
Yes.
It's all right. Tommy's just said the thing that freaks him out is when people go scuba diving in these or potholing in these underground caves. That's,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You see
I've done that.
You
It's
just
shit,
do not know how structural that is. Do you?
Well,
No.
there were, I don't know, probably a couple of years ago, there were a diver died because he tried to get through an hole and got stuck in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, they tried in vain to rescue him and his oxygen just run
Yeah.
out. And he was sort of like wedged in this hole
Oh,
in
yeah.
one of these underground caves.
That's
So-
the thing about me. I'm glad I
Very
did
tough,
drown.
really.
But, you know what I mean? It's sort of, mine's not a fear. It's just, well, it is a fear, really. But yeah, it's not the same dream over and over again. It's sort of.
Alvin, bro.
It looks like I might need a stick get back together again.
Oh
'Cause the
dear.
shell which I've ordered ain't going to turn up in time.
Here's
Oh,
Scotty. Sellotape.
I'm going to have to use some super
Hey,
glue on it, I
cloth
think.
tape fixes everything. Cloth tape fixes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gaffer tape did work for so long.
It got me home when my car broke down.
Yeah.
hi, partners.
Hello, partners.
Right, no, it's definitely not a scrapper. Okay.
So
Edward,
have you got any phobias, partners? Have you got any sort of?
I've got one. It's called Sheffield Wednesday.
I thought it was going to be the colour blue.
You can't be claustrophobic and cave dive. Well, this is it. I mean, I wouldn't say we're claustrophobic, but yeah, there's sort of certain situations you won't put yourself
At least
in.
I know that the older stuck me down as a child. I won't fit down there now. I can't even get my shoulders through the loft hatch.
Well, yes, it seemed awfully quiet. Can't hear you.
Any better?
Now we can hear you.
No.
You're talking to
And you
yourself.
too, Steve. And you too, Steve.
Where's he gone? Oh. And
But-
don't worry about the City Fallows coming. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, this thing's been giving me trouble today.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
But it's not Steve's fault. It's their fault.
No.
You know what I mean? It's no, you know, I don't know. Yeah,
At least to put some effort in with names.
not really, according to Gordo.
A Darth Wiper.
God deals with better trolls than none, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
And Steve seemed very disturbed by that. He was like sad about this situation.
Well, this is it. I mean, I
Jeanette
can
gets
understand
it
it
out.
from Steve's point of view. We were sad that it come out, but yeah, you know, I've got Gordo, I've got Johnny, you know, everybody else. They take care of it. You know,
I like
Oh,
it.
whacking
I
hammer.
enjoy
Oh,
myself
good.
on YouTube, right? And if I want drama, all I've got to do is answer the phone to one of my children.
Oh, I think the dog snuck in my room and farted. Lovely.
Rather you than me.
Oh.
And Jan said he's virtually
Lovely.
punched him in the face.
Good thing it's not smelling, Bidron.
Yeah.
I'm laughing that much I can't even say to good. Scotty's just sat there and he went, "Oh my God, dog snuck in and farted," and they were like this.
When you laugh, Janet, it's very contagious when you laugh.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're talking about going under knife and anaesthetic not work. It's a very rare occurrence. You know what I mean? I've had lots of surgeries and I've always,
Not that little. My dog's not that little.
not Dustin, Andy said.
Not even in it.
You know about it if Biscuit did one.
Well, better than that, Andy. Pebble dashing.
Oh dear.
And if you really want to fuck up your house, hard texting.
Oh dear.
I'd love to sort out my hallway, but skimming all them walls would cost a bloody
Does your dog fart a lot too?
Pardon me?
No, but he
Yes.
does.
Well, not all the time, but only every now and again. And then see when you hear them fart, you know it's going to stink.
Well, this is it. You can't hear Biscuit farting, but you know when it's dropped one.
When it's good with the screen because if someone farts or we don't smell it.
Yeah, Callum calls Biscuit SBD. Yeah, he does it SBD.
Billy Connolly once told.
Yeah, all right.
Queen's coronation in 1953.
Wow.
Queen
I
was
love
sitting next
to it.
to
I'm going to
King
have to go make
Tonga,
my own coffee.
and there was horses going past. One of them farts.
Oh, no, I've got a
Queen
bottle.
Mother says, "Oh, sorry about that." And King of Tonga says, "Oh, I thought it was a horse."
Yeah. I think Johnny's got to go and make his own coffee. I don't think Tracy's probably fell asleep at her desk.
Yeah.
So, Tim, this is the question. Were you baking last night? Did you bake?
No, I didn't. I've not got any ingredients for baking, so I need to get some.
Try them muffins.
Oh.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Good cow. Come on. Come on.
Oh, so
And,
why
and
did you
yeah,
put it out?
they're very easy to make. You don't on an electric mixer. You don't.
No.
Are the muffins all eaten?
Not quite,
Not
but
quite.
nearly.
Oh, come on, you silly thing. Keeps dropping to the wrong one.
Time for a new laptop.
Yeah. I would highly recommend them to anybody. It's like, as I said earlier on, when Chris does a video, he says, "Well, what do you think from 1 to 10?" And I'll say 8, 9, or 7.
No.
So he said to me this morning, "This is definitely talking of farting. You'll drop one biscuit." Yeah, they were definitely 10 in his eyes.
No, it's not. What's it doing?
It's all right,
So
it's
it's not-
over
so
there,
it was a
but
dog
you
and not
get the
just
wax
Chris.
factor, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sure, it was a dog and not
Bit of
Chris.
a glitch with
To
the
celebrate
cameras.
2K.
He always tries to be him, I don't know. He's not
It's
said
not
it
Chris.
for him. No, that's more like a dog fart, that is.
Okay.
I can differentiate between a human fart and a dog fart. Has your dog been teaching my dog lessons, Scotty?
Questionable. No,
You know,
annoyingly, my cameras are
We've
glitching.
got a conspiracy going. Well, you fart in front of Scotty and Biscuit will fart in front of me. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, I just got glitch with the cameras because the dog just came in, but couldn't switch my
Yeah,
camera.
what does that entail? I mean, I don't like oat spicy, so if it's spicy, whatever, yeah. Says my gas was terrible night. So strumming to celebrate 2K followers on my channel, man, that was the worst food ever. So yeah, I mean, if it's
Does anybody know
spicy
what
or
the
hot,
strumming is?
yeah, you've got no chance.
I know what it is. Does anyone on here know?
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
partner,
fermented
I
fish.
ordered them cutters.
Yeah.
Swedish delicacy fermented rot. Oh no,
Yeah,
definitely not
it's,
them.
well, it's not actually rotten, it's just fermented, but it is.
In a can.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos for them? Oh, don't watch the videos for them.
No.
Oh, they Swedish fresh.
The
I
fermented
mean, just
fish, yeah, the
the
fermented
sound
fish.
of it sort of makes me want to. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
fermented fish. No, no, thank you. That one's not on the to-do list. No.
That is strange. Why is it doing that?
I'll tell you something. Bro, have a go at them muffins that we made last night. Absolutely gorgeous. You'll have Sarah eating out your hand if you make them. Oh, gorgeous. But you see,
Excuse me.
And there was no butter in it, just yogurt.
No. Well, no, they were vegetable oil, and that vegetable oil and the yogurt combined makes it a lot like a sponge.
But it's not gonna
I have
work.
eaten durian fruit a few times. I eat, by the way. Once you get it past your nose, it's really no.
Thomas.
We made lemon blueberry muffins with yogurt. Honestly.
From last night's.
Yeah. It ran last night's Baking Live. Honestly. Yeah.
I'll drop a
And
link.
it's not all that difficult to make it because it's like dry ingredients and wet ingredients and that's it. Now you see me and Tracy, we actually put white chocolate chunks in the batter. So yeah, and then drizzled a bit of milk chocolate on top. So yeah, it highly recommend them to anybody. I mean, when I said last night they're semi-healthy, they are semi-healthy. You can taste the lemon zest and the lemon juice in them. They've got that citrusy flavour, which takes away from the sort of bland blueberries. But it's a very, very light sponge.
You said yesterday that you always have lemon at home, and for me it's the same. I always have lemons, and I put lemon almost everywhere now. I like the taste, not juice, not only the juice, but lemon on salmon, lemon on.
You see, that's one thing I ain't got, Andy. I ain't got a cast iron skillet. Yeah, and we've been saying for ages. I mean, I've got the cornmeal to make cornbread. It's just that I ain't got round to it. Yeah, just the thought of that makes me stomach churn. But yeah, they're the most lightest.
So did Chris get a ticket for Sheffield?
They don't go on sale till tomorrow. It was checking out website today, and they don't go on sale till tomorrow.
Excuse me.
Andy said it attracted flies.
Tracy was listening at the time. Look, whee.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Johnny will tell you, Tracy will tell you, absolutely gorgeous. And we say this every week, but it's like every different live stream we are do a self, if you know what I mean.
No, but that was light and plenty of a lot of fruit in it. It didn't give me a tummy ache or anything.
But you see, that's the thing, Johnny. They've got blueberries in, and with the lemon and the lemon juice, that sort of takes the blandness away from the blueberries.
Well, blueberries have got ketogenics in them anyway.
Well, that's it. That's why we did that last night, so it was sort of semi-healthy for you.
On Amazon.
I've had a couple, Tracy. I think Chris has had 3. And this is the thing. Callum got up this morning. Anyway, he went in shower or whatever, went upstairs, and then he come down and I said to Chris, I says, I bet any money, I says, he comes down and he'll say, I'm having a couple of them muffins. Right? This is how well I know Callum.
Oh, Terry!
So he come down. Hi, Terry. He come down and he says, I says, what you doing? He says, I'm having a couple of them muffins. I went, no, Callum. I says, there's 4 each. I says, and I'm being strict on this. There's 4 each. You know, I says, so if you have 2, you'll only have 2 left. So he says, oh, all right, then I'll just have 1. And I could read him like a book. And I knew exactly what he was going to say.
Yeah.
It's like when I have a polo mint, I always have 2 to make up for all.
That's a bit of a weird statement.
Johnny.
You have 2 to make up for all.
Johnny, I have to put half a packet in my mouth.
Look at that.
Here's the troublemaking dog. Where is she?
The dog in
Oh,
quick.
she ran away. She ran away. Rude.
Yeah, she's buggered off now. Pete says he likes smelling. Well, we've had this discussion before.
Yeah.
Don't. Whoa, if it's smell it, no.
Terry.
No.
But yeah, I sort of put my foot down and I says, look, Callum, if you have 2 now, you'll only have 2 left. I says, and I'm putting my foot down on this one because they're lovely.
Edward, no, that did not happen, but there was a dint in the oven.
But yeah,
You can afford.
only thing I'll say, you know, bro, the recipe that I put in this description is only for 6.
Ooh,
It only makes 6 muffins. Nah, me and Tracy doubled up, so we got 12 after all. So yeah, so we doubled up because I mean 6 here is neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Ooh. But yeah, it's you know, Elmer and Louise unite again. So yeah, only thing I'll say, you know, bro, is that in the description that recipe is only. Oh God, he's showing his cream eggs off again. Look. So if you wanted to make more than 6, you know, bro, just double up ingredients, everything. That's all me and Tracy did.
Slice them blue. You could have put them in between 2. Lots of.
And it's better to have more than less.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's for sure, Andy. That's for sure. Yeah. But they're so expensive. I mean, I've looked on Amazon and they're really expensive on there.
I've just dropped an Amazon link.
But yeah, it's just a case of reading recipe, you know, bro, and just doubling everything up. That's all we did. But I mean, you'd be surprised how many recipes there are out there for using cast iron skillets. And because I ain't got one, I can't do them. You know what I mean? But yeah, Tim's cream egg tea's in now.
Maybe. I might have plans, don't know yet.
Ooh.
As long as it's not an half and half one, don't eat.
Oh yeah, don't eat it. Don't eat it.
It's worth 10 grand.
No.
If you've got one that's half white and half milk, don't eat it.
Yeah, I know.
If it's green, it's out of date.
Yeah. Scott is doing it now. He's got mini eggs.
But I'm eating M&M's.
Yes.
Oh, and M&M's.
Do love eggs count? I've got some love eggs. Do they count?
Oh dear.
Let's not show that on panel.
They're just Mondeos under skin.
Come on, Scott, you know it's me.
Mondeo in a fancy set of clothes.
Pete says they've roasted jagger.
So on Valentine's Day, you're going to make some dodgy jammers? That's what.
Jammy Dodgers. Yeah.
Jam biscuits.
You were sort of halfway
Jammy
right,
Dodgers.
well, but you just got it, you know, a bit back to front.
Spencer's cooking them. They could be,
There was
Maybe
something wrong.
dodgy.
could be
We're basically making the jammy dodgy recipe, but
It's a Valentine's recipe.
yeah, it's basically normal. Well, jammy dodgers have got an art in the middle anyway, so we're just going to cut an art out.
Okay.
Yeah, I called it my Jaguar one day.
Next time,
That's why I keep my car in good nick.
platform
It's
as
definitely right.
platform Monday.
I need a drink.
Let's have a look.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, next week we're doing the cupcakes, which is like just basically a
Third generation Mondeo.
chocolate butterfly cake. Yeah, but instead of cutting it in sort of half to make the things for the butterflies, you keep it and you cut a heart out of it. I will do, Andy.
So next week there will be hearts on your cupcakes.
Yes.
Hearts?
Yes.
All right.
Start with an H.
I like Luno's bro saying, lol, you go to me, I guess it's me. You go to some dodgy channels.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's not the news.
it was nice though, with cream leather heated seats and very nicely appointed fruits. Ooh. And it'll be Monday next week because, yeah, they're hoping that they can get to match. But if not, it's on telly anyway. So I'm going to do the baking Monday.
Yeah.
Because Amjad's, it'll be his last night on Tuesday.
Oh, yes, I'm Jad.
So
Flying to
you'll have to send Dig to shop, Crypto. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's yeah, it's. I wanted to do both of them. I mean, then next week, them cupcakes that we're making, easy. Basically, it's a buttercream, but you just add jam to it to get that whatever flavour you want.
But what jam? What flavour?
I always buy strawberry.
All right. Nice.
Oh. But yeah, same as I say, it does say easy Valentine cupcakes, and that's it. You just cut, like you would your butterfly cakes, but instead of cutting them in half, you use one of these cookie cutters and cut it out the spare bit.
Oh, pardon
In
me.
that team?
Right.
1, 2.
I felt that rumble over here.
No, I don't know his voice very well,
Yes,
but I
that was
know
me.
the sound of
Yeah, that's the bass and the
Look, yeah,
headphones.
we'd have heard that with mute on. We'd have heard that with mute on.
And Andy says they've got McVitie's. He lives in Chattanooga.
Chat with who?
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga.
Well, one
Sorry,
of
talk to us,
YouTubers
talk
I'm
to us
subscribed to is from Tennessee. Bus Grease Monkey.
What's that?
KKmonkey.com.
No,
Good
Bus
job,
Grease
Monkey.
Monkey. One of the channels I'm subscribed to.
Oh.
KKmonkey.com.
Oh, it says Chattanooga was an Indian name. There you go.
what was it?
Depends on you.
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga was an Indian name.
Oh.
I think.
So there you go. I like to know history of like places like Andy's just said it were an Indian name. You know what I mean? Oh. But that's it. It's all right. Chris has had heating on, and now I'm sweating. And I says, "Can you open that door a bit?" So he says,
I'm like you. I'm hot, but I try not to show it too much because otherwise I would be naked. So let's try not to be.
"You just think to get me mint eggs. They look well young." But I mean, it don't necessarily have to be after 8 ones, Crypto. It can be them aero ones. They just
Well, those ones.
Gynecologist, but I'll take it.
Oh, the eggs again.
Crypto's not gonna like you.
It's all right, little stash, aren't you, Scotty?
I got hungry last night.
Yeah.
Did you have a snack attack?
I was eating out during the live stream.
I've got Crypto crying now. You've got a right little stash, haven't you, Crypto? You know,
I think he's gone past the teenage spots that he can grow a beard.
Crypto.
Scotty's robbed an ice cream van.
No, it keeps running away. I can't catch it.
But yeah. Hey,
Again.
sound test.
Honest to God.
So,
Yeah, not fantastic.
Oh,
We call you
Yeah,
Herbie.
Tracy says
This
it's
is
very
talking about
windy
this
when
in
I
the-
opened
at
the
the
window,
other end.
nearly took off. Yeah. Tell you, Tracy, I were awake most of last night.
I didn't tell myself. It's full moon soon. On Sunday, it's going to be full moon, and I don't know if you believe in full moon, but it's never good.
Oh, I'm cheeky on full moons, Joe.
There are many suicides and crimes on full moon day.
I howl and bite on those nights, Julie.
No, it's not serious.
Oh, that's the thing as well. They reckon if it's a very clear night,
Yeah.
in certain parts of the UK, you'll be able to see this blue comet that's supposedly coming towards Earth.
Oh, nice. When? What day?
You'll have to ask Putin, he's sending it.
It didn't say, Joel, it just said,
Okay, I haven't.
it were on news tonight, I think, so I don't know whether it's sort of going to be tonight in early hours or not, I don't know.
Because we are like you, we have a lot of strikes, nothing to do with the comet or moon, but these days they only talk about strikes. They've been talking about strikes and strikes day after day. Yeah.
We've got
been on strike today.
on strike in this country that's ever happened before.
Yeah, teachers has been on strike today.
We've got teachers, firemen, nurses, doctors, trains.
Oh, I know.
Royal Mail.
Civil service, the DVLA. They've gone on strike as well.
Wow. What are you talking about? Cream eggs, Andy? I'm going to say I've never seen any of them.
And we have gas stations, we can't fill up our cars. Sooner or later.
Oh, we're like that way. We just see our prices.
Oh, we've had that. You're a bit behind us. We've had all that, Joel.
No.
I keep prices of petrol up. Yeah, there's thousands of children across the UK, you know, in Wales, I don't know about Scotland, are missing out on vital education because teachers has gone on strike. Now, Callum is due to be at college tomorrow, but he ain't there, not because of the strikes, because he's had an email from his tutor saying that she's not well.
Yeah,
so.
Jeanette Keena was slightly pissed off. Her teacher didn't strike. She had to go in.
Oh, well, he's on about comments. I didn't quite, you know, it didn't quite, yeah. It says there is a blue one, there was a green one coming too.
Yeah, the red one comes, you got to stop.
Richard says the green comet was last visible during the Stone Age, but can once again be seen on Wednesday in a rare astrological. Yeah, I wondered why it were on news tonight, you see.
Tell you what, I'll get my CCTV camera and look up in the sky.
Oh.
I've just found it on Wikipedia.
Edward says they've been on strike today in Wales. But yeah, you know what I mean? If it weren't bad enough, 3 years of the COVID, and it were like for 6 months they didn't go to school. They're just getting back on track, and now bloody teachers are striking.
I won't be a high school teacher. Imagine having to teach them little fucks.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Pete says it was like 70s. There were a lot of strikes then.
Yeah. You know when they did the homeschooling bit, right? I got the sack and Keena was suspended.
But it was like, can anybody remember pit strikes? There were a lot of unrest then.
Yeah, there was one person to blame for that.
Yeah, Tracy says half at school went in, but Keena weren't happy because she got to go in. But yeah, but same as I say, up to it hadn't affected Callum at college, but he did get an email saying his tutor was sick and not to go in tomorrow. So
oh, they love it, teachers down. I
bet Keena were well pissed off, weren't she, Johnny?
She loves school though. Yeah. That'll change when she gets in high school and realises it's shite.
But yeah, and then minor strikes divided the country, didn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could teach Keena a lot more at home than what the school teachers are at school.
That was Maggie Thatcher's fault. That was.
It were.
She wanted to close all pits down, which ended up happening anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to say they closed down anyway.
And now we're reliant on other people for bloody energy now.
No, she brought
what happens if children decide to go on strike? They won't allow it, Tracy. Yeah, it's
they've cocked up though. No. Cocked up though, because teachers have been doing little strikes with school kids all over.
This is it. I mean, it's one rule for one and one rule for others. You know what I mean? They will allow it teachers to strike, but if your kid says, "Well, allow it."
Someone's got to blame someone.
Out before that, Edward. Jesus Christ, I've done this one time.
I'll tell you something. Callum thinks he's hard done by because we charge him 25 quid a week.
Yeah, I said to her, I said, I took 100 quid out of you. What's it? And they went, oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, to keep you in cooking ingredients for his bun. I've seen that wedgie cake. You go, it won't cut with a knife.
Well, this is the thing, Johnny. Same as he said to Callum. He says, you get your food provided, you get your coffee and whatever provided, milk, electric, gas. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everything provided for him. You try, same as Chris says, I'll give you 25 quid, Callum. You try living off that a week. He says, you're getting off lightly at 25 quid a week.
I got kicked out of the house at 15 years old.
Chris left home at 16.
My mum kicked me and my twin brother out at 15 years old.
I didn't get on with my stepdad, Tim. I left home at 16, mate.
That's why Chris Chris left at 16, because he didn't have a good relationship with his dad.
They
clashed
too much. You punched him over a coffee table on Christmas Eve.
Well, my mum's boyfriend at the time was Irish, and I never called him my dad. I never called him dad or nothing. I just called him whatever his name was. And I hated him. I absolutely hated him.
We always spoke down.
See, whenever me and my brother had done anything wrong, you used to be up out the living room and down the bottom of the garden before he even got to the back door.
But yeah, I mean,
We used to
it's
sit on the top. We used to sit on the back fence, back.
See you later, Andy.
yeah. See you later, Andy. Thanks for popping in.
See you later, Andy.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, I were one at Lucky Ones. You know, I got on with my parents. Yeah, they were strict, but that were only for, sort of for my benefit. You know what I mean? But yeah. I got caught kissing a lad at end of the street one day, and my dad dragged me down the street, and yeah.
Whoop.
But anyway, that's the story for another day. Honestly,
I went in the house with a bust nose, right? Because this bigger lad had punched me, and my dad said, "If you don't go back outside and sort him out, I'll hit you even harder." So I had to go back outside and fight him. I got better with him in the end. I just wouldn't stop fighting him, so, even though he were beating the shit out of me. I just kept getting back up because I'd rather take a beating off him than my dad. So,
but
I kicked him bollocks at him, so all good.
But this is it, you know. You same as I
You
say.
never did have any children.
My parents were strict, but sort of not sort of, you know. Yeah.
My mum's fostered for years. She's always been a little bit strict that way.
But the thing is, I mean, I've got an half brother, and then there were me, and then there were my sister's youngest. She's youngest. Now, as far as my parents were concerned, butter won't melt in her mouth.
Oh, that's same with my bloody.
So
brother.
anything she ever did wrong, it were always my fault.
Wow.
And I can remember one day, we were arguing, me and my sister, and she slammed the door in my face, and I got this great big blood. I mean, it's still like.
Is that crypto by any chance?
Anyway, I've still got that lump on my lip, and it were a massive blood blister. Yeah, my dad come in and they were going off on one, and I said, "It were her." I said, "She slammed door in my face." You know what I mean? I've got blood blister on my lip to prove it.
And
Yeah, I've still got
didn't
pain for it.
He
That's
didn't
got to
believe
be
you.
crypto.
He didn't.
I'm checking that channel for crypto on this.
But anyway, so yeah, this is sort of what her up against. You know, she were the golden girl. Let's just say, you know. Hey, oh, Johnny's gone.
Nearly back.
And even so, I got blame.
Oops.
Childhood is very important to grow up as.
Just a wee
adult.
chocolate monster.
When you get
Yeah.
from.
But you know what I mean.
Me and my little sister got up one year when we were kids and opened everybody's Christmas presents.
Oh, dear.
My big rental.
Hey, I'll
My
tell
big
you
sister went
something. I'll tell
absolutely
you something
mental.
and all. And this sort of coincides with what Pete's saying. You know, these bad snow things that we had in 70s, it don't matter whether it was 6 foot in
Yeah.
snow and buses weren't running, you still had to make your way to school, even if you had to walk it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, buses not running weren't an excuse. You know, if they weren't running, you started out on foot and you walked it to school.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you press?
No.
I don't bloody know. Oh, I was checking out Chocolate Monster and knocked the wrong one.
Tracy says you made me go off, Johnny. What does that mean? Was Tracy going to come up?
Mhm.
Do you mean I made you go off?
Edward, Mum used to say, if you fall off that wall and break both your legs, don't come running to me. But
Don't
yeah,
come calling to me.
a great big
Yeah.
6 foot snowdrift weren't a deterrent, you know, you got to put your wellies on, put your thick coat on, and off you trotted to school. You know what I mean? That weren't an excuse not to go to school. But you know what I mean? It's...
It wasn't me. I just stopped it off. That's you clicking, not me. You probably headbutted your desk again.
She's got to blame somebody, Johnny.
She got a black eye.
My screen went back to you, YouTube.
I had to walk around with a bloody big black eye.
Yeah.
Little Tracy stood next to giant me with a black eye. I'm getting some right look.
Yeah. Well, we
I did point out the fact that if I'd have done it, I'd have had a fucking bigger black eye.
Johnny. I'm going to demonstrate now. This is our Tracy. This is our Tracy got a black eye.
Yep, that's it. And then she come up and went, "Oh, I'm on I did."
Yeah, that's exactly how Tracy got a black eye. But
Poor
Oh,
Tracy.
so I hope that were a good enough description of what you did, Tracy.
that covers it.
Yeah.
Scotty.
Hello.
You know, Tracy's got a habit of falling asleep on thin air, if you know what I mean. But when she's at a desk on a computer and she falls asleep and she goes onto
Solid oak.
onto a desk. Who's laughing? But the thing is, Tracy, we won't have you any other way. You know what I mean?
What concussed?
Hey?
What
concussed? And the fact she's got her glasses on as well, that's probably what gave it black eye.
Caravan having a panic attack. I can't see. It's fucking open your eyes.
And that night she woke up running round and she was calling my name.
Yeah, oh, Jeanette, and ran around the bloody room and knocking herself out.
Well, Tracy said she was watching my live stream and obviously she fell asleep and that's why she was shouting my name.
Also, when it finished, another one come on, so she was watching all your baking shows.
Oh, yeah.
Sleep. The Four Yorkshiremen. Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
But
yeah, you know what I mean. I said exactly the same to Chris this morning, Johnny. I says, I just wish I could sleep like you sleep. You know what I mean? Not get out of bed for a piddling night. You know, rather than every 2 hours, and you know, and sleep straight through. So yeah,
sleeping issues. I have some issues with my wife about sleeping habits.
You've got same issues with Tracy as I have with Chris.
No, the fact that when she's got Keena ready for school, she goes back to bed till dinner time.
Oh.
And she went, I don't do it all the time. No, just last 19 years.
No, I just let Chris get up with Callum at 7 and I stay in bed.
But I can't go to sleep that way. Even if I wake up tired from the night before, I still don't go back to sleep.
But
yeah, once you're out of that bed, that's it. There's no going back.
Yeah, I can't do it. I've tried going back to sleep and it just destroys your day when you wake up and realise it's fucking only over.
But
can you make you look like Minnie?
Go to bed late, that's the question.
But yeah, we do go to bed late, partners. But yeah, Chris can sleep like a log, and
Tracy.
Tracy goes to bed about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, we don't. We both go to bed at the same time. But yeah, you know, while Chris is there snoozing his socks off and farting and snoring and everything, I'm sort of, you know, wide awake.
Fortunately, Chris is not dating. He's not in a Dateline or Tinder because otherwise,
Yeah. Can you imagine him putting that?
like that? No,
Can you imagine him putting that on his profile?
no.
Scratch me arse and scratch me nuts during night and farting and snoring.
What a portrait!
Uh,
So I'm good at cuddles, but I'll get up in the middle of the night and I may blow you off for the odd fart.
Hey, oh, this is no word of a lie. This is no word of a lie. No matter how late I go to
Now,
bed,
Chris, we know all about you.
I never sleep any longer than an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's it. And then I'm up. I need toilet. And then I have a long period of time where I have trouble nodding back.
Then you've got to get back to sleep because they're snoring away right next to you.
Exactly.
But it's menopause, Janet, as well. It's menopause if you don't sleep and you wake up and then you can't go back.
My excuse.
It's part of the menopause.
I went through menopause years ago. I don't think it's menopause. Hi, James. How are you?
Hi, James.
Yeah. I mean, even though like now I'm sweating conkers.
It's flush. We call it flush. Flush. Is that
Hot
correct?
flush.
But yeah.
Hot flushes.
You know what I mean?
Hot flushes.
Yes, hot flush.
Hot
Yeah.
flash, that's something totally different.
Hot flushes are
It burnt.
Yes, Dr. Tim.
Dr. Tim.
It's not a lie.
Yeah. You men don't know you're born.
Jeanette, she kicked me in spare room by the looks of it. Just that's a bed behind me in the wall. Doesn't mean I can be out.
That's just Tracy's polite way of saying it, Johnny.
It's commonly said that couples that last, they don't sleep. Enfin, they sleep together, of course, but I mean they can be in different apartments or rooms, and then they.
I've got a caravan. I've got two
Just
caravans.
don't wake me up with snoring if we're in a different room.
No, meaning
There's a bed there. That's a bed in the wall there. We're not.
Yeah, it's like a pull down thing.
having intimate life. No, it's not what I'm talking about.
Edward says Tim gets hot flushes all the time.
Pete said my Tinder ad would be I'm 65
I
years
do
old.
not get hot flushes, Edward. Piss off.
String warts, terminal halitosis, and I've had no takers yet.
I wonder why.
I want to.
We met one, he said hello, and they passed out.
Oh yeah. Well, I can see, I can see that sort of attracting a lot of people, Pete, but not the right ones.
We tried shopping in a mental institution.
That's why they try to pay with bottle tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a book called Men Come From
I'm not a
Mars
woman, Crypto.
and
from
Women
it.
Come From
Chocolate
Venus.
Monster Sonic.
So meaning that we are not on the same planet. No,
Oh, we're not.
there's a book
This is the thing. I mean,
called
you try to explain the menopause to a man. You know,
Oh, we know what the menopause is when it's safe to be out the way.
the thing, gents,
this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you now. All through his life, women have periods. Some worse than others. We give childbirth. We give birth to children, and then we go through menopause.
Good thing about Tracy's hot flushes, I can turn the heating off.
So this is the thing that they've got in common: menstruation and menopause. Yeah, the clue is in the name: men, menopause, menstruation. Yeah.
To sum up, men
Oh, you can laugh off blaming us.
can live without women. and vice versa.
Just love the fact that when you're in your menopause, we're still here.
But yeah, you know what I mean? You men have got it easy, you know what I mean? You know, when you've done your bit towards creating a child.
Oh,
you know,
I love that bit. I love
you know
that
what
bit.
I mean?
What do they call it? Fun. They call it the fun bit, don't they?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Not that you've got to put up with swollen feet and, you know, hormones all over the place and, you know, looking like a beach whale when you're pregnant.
Big point, yeah.
She said, thank
you. You make up for the fact that you're whining moaning acid.
But yeah, you know, you men have got no idea, and you know, when a man says he understands the pain of childbirth, yeah, I'm going to swear then. No, you don't.
He's talking rubbish. Yeah, he's talking rubbish. Yeah, you were going to say talking. Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
and the best saying that I've heard,
engine its oil once a month.
A woman say to a man is, well, you try pushing a watermelon out of, you know, out a little hole. That says it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've heard that saying as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Try pushing a watermelon out of, you know, out of a little hole, and then you'll know what childbirth's like.
Not just because you say, oh yes at one point and then no heck at other.
Well, yeah, it might have a few F words in between, Johnny, as well.
Hey, when Debbie were giving birth to Anna and they had like the gas and air thing, I were using it every time Doctor looked around. I'm like, you're very calm.
Well,
we Callum.
Carry on film.
No, I had them gas and air things. Pretty good.
Hi, Gordo. So yeah.
So does it hurt? Does it hurt? No, I can't feel a thing.
Good, Gordo is back, so we're going to have great jokes now.
This is the thing.
Hey, what about mine, Charlie? They're not that bad.
I didn't get to hospital till about 3:45, 4 o'clock, and Callum was born at 7:30. So it sort of got to a point, and I said, "Give me." I said, "Give me Pethidine or whatever it is."
Go easy.
Easy, and basically she says, "Well, you're too far gone down line to have either of them. You'll have to manage with gas and air." So I had to. So yeah, so I had to manage with gas and air. And Chris always says to me, she says, you know, do you want to come at this end? Do you want to come at business end? Midwife said to Chris, do you want to come to business end? And Chris had just got down there and he says, Callum shot out like an Exocet missile. You know
what he should have said is, I want to talk to the monkey.
Yeah. Chris says, I thought we were playing. He says, I thought we were playing cricket. He says there were about 3 or 4 midwives standing there like wicket keepers waiting to catch him. But yeah.
When they put a shot put net at the end.
It's a good job that bloke didn't come into room just at that very minute. I said he might have caught somebody else's baby.
How's that?
Yeah. Because this strange bloke come walking in. I've got my legs up in stirrups and everything. And he just come walking in and went, oops, I think I've got wrong room.
Do you remember that Only Fools and Horses one when she's having baby?
Yeah.
It's got a full head of hair.
You know, everybody else has seen it, so why shouldn't a stranger walking in through Dorset and all?
Could have charged admission.
I'm going to say you've got no modesty, you know, when you're having a kid.
What, like, come on, you might as well have a skeg at me flange.
Hey, all Oh, Ace is like you, Johnny says he got caught by a nurse when they had Harry.
What?
I went, what's that?
Shouldn't have been.
Bill, that's there for us women, not you as men, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I forgot Terry's expecting.
It was stressful time. She was
Don't listen to all these, yeah.
Is expecting a baby?
Yes.
Bear in mind, this is the one that stabbed me.
So don't.
Yeah, don't listen to all these nightmare stories, Terry, you know.
Yeah, most women just tell me to F off. They don't stab me.
Edward says, "How did Guy tell Mike Legsy were?" Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he got a bird's eye view, Edward. I'll tell you that much. But when you're in throes at childbirth, you couldn't give a shit who comes through that door. I mean,
And he said to you, "Nice to meet you."
No.
yeah, I'm Jad.
I'm Jad.
You know what I mean?
I am Jad.
You pass the point of no return. Oh, you pass the point of no return, and if a stranger comes walking in, you couldn't give a shit.
Okay, so the more the merrier.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, we've heard that one go. In fact, Joel told us that one herself.
Yes, I know it, but I like it.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's you lose all your modesty when you give birth. That's all I'm saying.
Not all you lose.
Men lose their modesty when the doctor puts a thumb up their ass.
Yeah.
Hi, Bexy.
I
I've
am.
had that. Yeah.
Hiya, Bexy.
You just lay on your side and put your knees up. I beg your pardon.
Yes, I have had this finger up the old, yeah.
When I had that operation on my side and I refused to let him put me under them. It was a male doctor. A male doctor put his finger in the side of my ribs, inside, and went like that with a swab. I went in shock. I was just shit. They put me in reception for an hour.
Like childbirth is painful. She nearly bit through my forearm. You want to think yourself lucky, Pete? Hiya, I'm Jad again.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready to? Did you pack your case?
Go on,
So ready to dance.
My finger won't keep moving. My finger won't keep moving. We'll be merry and bright.
Thank you for that rendition.
Can you say it a bit slower? I want to write that down.
No, you're right.
Take me out a few times before then.
Becky says, just be glad the doctor used a gloved finger and not an arm.
It was male doctor and all. Oh, God, it hurt.
That's Effers.
No, I went in and I went, did you bring any pyjamas with you? I went, why? And I went, we're keeping you in. So like hell you are. He went, oh, you can't do it on the local anaesthetic. It'd be too painful. And I said, I get on with it. And then they sent a male bloody nurse in with bloody hands as big as mine.
Fingers like
never mind your modesty. A nurse is a nurse to me, John, in the mind, you know.
He cut into my side of it, made the incision, and then went like out with a swab. With his full, I can feel that part, that bit there.
Yeah.
Right in like that. And they did that for 3 weeks.
That's sort of what they do when your lung collapses.
It's having to have it checked. I had a hole about that big inside of me rib. Literally that big, right there.
So you were very lucky.
My brother had his lung collapse.
Yeah, they put you what they call it. It's a chest drain. Well, that's
my body went into shock though, because I should have been under really. But you know when you go to hospital, and you're not expecting to stay, and you're like fuck mistake. I don't like hospitals, so
pneumothorax. The official name for it is. I was trying to think what it's called. It's called a pneumothorax.
Hole in your side.
I'll take it. Chocolate monsters want to cryptos out.
Gordo. Oh, did we not go into that one? Yeah, if you were
That's as good as
chocolate
Terry's
bomb,
nun.
480 Catholic priests in Rome and that the Rome ones were actually suspended for being a bit touchy-feely.
But this is another thing, Johnny. It's all coming out at woodwork about firefighters and police being on wrong side of law.
That one went now.
Yeah.
Tracy said your lung was going to collapse if you didn't get it done. Yeah.
Yeah, it was massive. It was starting to press on me lung on the inside.
Well, that's why they did that hole in your side thing. Yeah, it's called a pneumothorax, and it's basically.
I don't even let it hit me when I got sepsis.
It lets the air out of your lung that's gathered outside your lung. If that's.
That sepsis knocked the hell out of me. 3 weeks it took me for it to even feel remotely better after that. It's blood poisoning. It is blood poisoning, so.
Oh dear. Look at these pair.
I don't get that joke.
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah. Tracy said that's it, Jeanette. Yeah, that's the correct name for it. It's a pneumothorax.
Yeah, I had to have a tube in it. They wouldn't let it heal up. It had to just have the bloody tube there to drain it out.
Yeah. It's basically when your lung collapses. Yeah, they've got to. Ooh.
Biggest thing to knock the crap out of me with that sepsis thing. I've never been that ill. I've never felt that weak.
Pete says I'm going to Liverpool next week to visit my hubcaps.
I did survive a visit to the widow.
What do you call a sleepwalking nun?
You know what the recovery company in Liverpool is? It's called A. Calm down.
Hey, calm down.
If you can't fix your car in an hour, they'll steal you a new one.
About the Formula One team, pit team from Liverpool. They managed to remove the tyres in record time and sold them on to other teams.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know.
Yeah, something was suspicious were going on, but they started cutting the catalytic converter off as well.
Oh dear me. But this is the thing, Johnny. I mean, Partners might be able to answer this question. Why do they steal these catalytic converters?
It's because of
namely
the platinum.
Batty Whitmer.
They have platinum in them.
Oh, hello.
They're worth a lot on, scrap.
Are they worth a lot of money then?
Well, they are.
Be the other one.
Got precious metals in them, haven't they?
Yeah, it's the platinum. The platinum's worth money. That's why they're expensive to replace.
Yeah. That one's a new one, Crypto, Miss Batty Whiplash. I like it though.
Yeah, Webex.
But yeah, this is the thing, Tommy.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they're not in church, they're handing out leaflets outside church.
You know, I mean, this is what got me the other day on News. They're on about these firefighters got called to a fatal car crash, and they actually filmed or photographed the dead body in the car. You know what I mean? Now, that is wrong on so many aspects, you know what I mean? And this is what we're talking about. If that's what us firefighters is doing, it's like police, and then they've been allowing sex offenders to repeat rape.
Yeah, a priest once said to me, "Do you want to become part of God?" I said, "No, if I want to be touched inappropriately, I'll ask my wife."
So what time are you going for your haircut tomorrow, Amjad?
11 o'clock.
Oh, 11. Oh, that's what time she's coming to do my hair. You're not seeing mine, Amjad, because I'm having it done on 11th.
Like scat on an elevator wrong on so many levels.
So yeah,
It's not the real arm. It's not the real arm.
Especially if you press all the buttons.
it's Amjad's twin, is it?
It's the twin here. Amjad's gone to bed from punching the trolls.
Oh.
Amjad, please stand up.
Yeah, you're pretty quick off the draw there, Amjad.
Yeah, Chris. Hey.
Do you want some muffin?
Well, you can bring one in and I'll show everybody.
Amjad's gone to sleep.
Oh. He's tired from fighting trolls, is he?
Yes, so I took his phone.
You did a good job, Amjad, with the
Chris
call.
were moaning, Amjad, because you beat him to
Good
it on
fighting,
nearly every
good
occasion.
Oh, thank you.
You gave the game away, Amjad.
I know I have.
You're supposed to say, whatever, man. Whatever.
Tracy is Amjad's twin.
Amjad, you're full of shit.
Shall I show you a muffin unwrapping? Right.
Oh, nice. That's really sexy, huh? Unwrapping the.
Partners did bothered.
muffin.
Ooh, look at that. That's how choices come out and all. Perfect.
Ooh.
Pete says torture.
I miss Patty Whiplash.
Yeah, they come out, didn't they? Nice and tall in them cases.
So well done.
I was reminded of what of my sketch.
I bet you
Chop it and unwrap it. Hiya, Ali. How are you? So yeah,
Looking very good.
Yeah, very, very nice.
muffin wearing nothing.
Muffin naked. Muffin naked.
Naked muffins on Jeanette's show, whatever next.
Yeah, pronounce that.
And now muffin eaten.
Yeah, careful how you pronounce that.
Oh. Looking.
Yeah.
Mm.
What with 2 F's, Tim?
Yeah. And you don't want to share, Jeanette, with us. It's not nice, this. Not sharing. Oh.
It is. It's gorgeous. They're very, very nice.
Oh, very nice. The color
I
is
would highly recommend you making them.
the blueberry.
He says muffing the mule is now a sex crime.
Another sex.
Oh.
You just want a piece of it.
Miss Batty Whiplash wants a bite.
Make your own.
There's another cryptos on where he goes.
Stop you, though, Tommy.
Excuse
Harry
me.
knows exactly what's made me laugh.
Hey,
Said a bleeding joke.
start breaking me kitchen.
You've got some crumbs on your
I'm
beard.
saying-
You're still there.
I say you, Johnny, will have to start breaking and kissing them, won't they?
Muffin the Mule is doing 10 years for cocaine smuggling. They are, I'd highly recommend, they're very light, they're very spongy, and
When we were interviewed, he went, "Oh."
All right, Ali.
Passed out.
He always talks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, then he passes out, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's called a good night out.
Take a monkey.
Okay.
so there you go.
Take him on.
You've had your mukbang fix where, yeah.
Miss Batty, you're shit at pretending you're not crypto.
Too late, pal.
Tell them not save you any biscuit.
Too late, my mate.
Here's a question for you, Miss Batty. What colour's your hair?
Come here.
I'll tell you what you'll have to do, baby. You know that plain
Tracy's
Yogi.
still got the cake and 7 muffins left.
Yeah, because Tracy had got some batter left over, so she put a liner in a tin and made a cake.
Send down to pour some yogurt out.
But yeah,
That's what she said.
honestly, I recommend them to everybody. You've seen, yeah. I mean,
have to make some now.
I've got a cure for them, Pete. You know, chop it off
How are you?
or chop everything off.
Come here. Come on with it. Hey,
I've got a better idea.
We get that guy from The Walking Dead and a baseball bat with barbed wire.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You don't waste any bullets, then.
Yeah.
I would quite happily smash a
Or
big
just send Mick
skull in
Foley
there.
with his baseball bat.
Your company.
But yeah,
Like the song.
they should, I mean, I know it's sort of not the answer.
Perrier juice.
They should all be made, you know, to be have a vasectomy or, you know, whatever they call it, but that's too good for a man.
Perrier juice.
2 house bricks.
Yeah. I'd chop, you know, both, you know, the manhood and the, yeah.
So what you do is you take it to a shed, you put the balls in a vice, snap the handle off, you give them a bread knife,
Well, the dicks off, yeah, that, what?
Making sure any crumbs.
Yeah.
Jobs are good.
But yeah, you know what I mean?
Why would I want to dirty my voice up for?
Yeah.
I know, but it'd be awesome watching them cut the balls off.
You don't want to make a mess on your vice, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but imagine it though. They'd have to cut their own bollocks off to get out of the burning shed.
I tell you something. One of Tim's or you know edge clippers, yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Pete. It won't be my shed.
Just remind me not to piss Johnny off.
I've got two pairs of shears in my shed.
I've got a rusty saw.
You know, just give me a pair of them and I'll sort them out.
Yeah,
very blunt.
Tim, stick welding somebody would be a lot more painful.
Yeah.
Stick welding.
I've still got a saw welder out.
The more painful, the better. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean. Notes.
Trey, don't wear glasses. You'll end up the desk. She's wearing sunglasses. I don't want you to forget there's a desk there.
Wood chippers are selling out in the USA.
I bet they are.
Mm.
But yeah, they are. You know, the bane.
That'd be good. Put them through a sawmill. Strap them like
basically, they're bane in society.
How's that? We put them on a wood chipping machine, strap the legs each side, and put the cutting blade right down the middle.
Do a James Bond and lay him down on a thing with the blade coming towards them.
Do you expect me to talk?
And start from the bottom. We want to feel it.
Oh, was that a laser? Or were it
Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's and I don't care where you live in the world.
Mr. Bond,
every country has got them. You know, there's somewhere knocking about.
Tim already took his out. Ouch.
But, yeah, you know what I mean. I think we're all on the same page with that one. You know what I mean.
Only good Peter fans.
Oh, it was a laser.
Good was that.
I wonder, what's he?
In Goldfinger, it was a laser. Oh, well, I knew they laid him down on the thing, and this thing will come into. I thought that, yeah. I'm not a big Bond fan. I can remember.
1964, if I remember right.
Goldfinger?
So, yeah, the fourth Bond film.
Yeah. Pete says it was Goldfinger with a laser. Yeah. I'd replace laser with one of them great big.
Due to the cost of living, it's now tinfoil finger.
Odd job's hat.
Tinfoil finger.
I'm thinking of getting a job cleaning mirrors. It's something I can really see myself doing.
Oh dear.
Tinfoil fingers, yeah.
Right, I'm going to call it.
Don't give me your day.
I'm going to call it a night. I've been going 2 hours and 20 minutes. So thank you for everybody coming up. And yeah. Pete says cut the bollocks off using a wooden spoon. Yeah, even that's too good for them.
That'll take forever.
Yeah, I'll see you on Friday. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you later, Jeanette. Bye, boss.
I'm getting a bit trigger happy. Sorry.
What did you do?